Hey Aries, welcome to your reading. Okay, so I have I have shuffled the deck. Just gonna cut it. Okay. All right. You're starting off in the energy of pleasure. This is the energy of coming together, surrounding yourself with good people. But I get that you've just come out of a phase where you've been surrounded by a lot of toxic people, and I feel like for some of you, some of them are still around, but it's kind of like you've grown tired of their games and now you're kind of just focusing on what makes you happy rather than what made you upset, because you realize that's like a never-ending battle and you'll be forever pouring into their cups. So there's this sense of like trying to come out of that and surrounding yourself with good people, doing things that make you feel good, like rather than engaging with situations and people that just bring you down all the time. This is the sense of reconnecting with people. Some people may have been reaching out to you recently, like maybe old friends or um, anyone really. It could be anyone, but it's whoever it is or whatever it is that you're focused on, it's bringing you a sense of community and joy, or it will, like that's kind of the hope, is that it will bring you community and joy. We're going to get into that because that's the overall. Aha, yep. The Chariot, taking action, forward movement. This is someone who's more or less got a trajectory, and it's not open-ended. It's very focused. It's very like, I see the goal. This is where I'm headed. I'm moving fast. There's fast movement. What's crossing you? Yeah. Ace of Discs. Yeah. You I think you're doing something. Like you're creating something. There's like a new venture that you're looking into, something that's bringing you a lot of hope and a lot of joy. And it's not just that, but it's by comparison to what you've had in the past. This thing is something that is incredibly life-giving. I feel like it really brings you to life. It's like a passion, a really fiery passion. What's under now? Oh, look at that. Fiery passion, Ace of Wands. I mean, it doesn't get more fiery and passionate beginning than Ace of Wands. Okay. So you've got two aces. Yeah, this is definitely the beginning of something passionate. You've got this fire burning in your belly, and it is something ready to just, it's ready to go. It's ready to go. It's ready to be put to use. And I feel like you are doing that. I feel like you're taking steps. I feel like you are already taking forward movement. And if you haven't, it's something that you're just about to do. Like you're planning on, like, okay, here's the date I'm going to start. Here's what I need to start. Like movement is being made. You are moving forward, no matter how slow or fast. But I guess for a lot of you, it's fiery. This is something that you are just locked onto with tunnel vision, and rightly so, because I do feel like, yeah, this sense of reconnection, or maybe just the desire to reconnect with the world and put yourself back out there. But there's, yeah, I feel like this is like a venture, like plans that you've made, actual plans. You're planning something. And that thing, there's so much energy that you have underneath that. And I feel like there's people that take you for granted in a way that they don't see where all this fire comes from. They only see it when you choose to vent and release it into whatever you're trying to manifest. But yeah, I just get this sense of like a lack of recognition for where this fire comes from. Like I really get this strong feeling like this underappreciation for your inner fire, but it's strong. It is strong, Aries. Like, I'm gonna get some in the recent past. Success. Okay. Yeah, like I said, this is already something you've begun. This could come from like a past um, moment where you look back and you think, I was successful, like, or you have had success, and it's like, what, like it's driving you to continue on this path, or you've had some sort of success and you're about to go down this new path. You've had some sort of win in the physical. It's like you did something, you handled something in the physical realm in a very high vibrational way that spirit was very pleased with, very impressed with. Um, and because of that, there was a successful outcome because you handled it the way you were supposed to handle it, and you didn't fly off the rails. You didn't put energy towards things that weren't manifesting. You were actually manifesting. And I feel like it felt like a win, like it was like a win for the first time in a while. And because of that, that little win, maybe big win, I don't know, but that spark of, oh, I did it. That, oh, I can do it. I just did that. There's something that paid off. You saw the rewards of your actions, of your high vibration, of some sort of way you conducted yourself in the physical realm. And because of that, that's kind of like it's inspired you to just go and just be like, you know what, I can do this. And you're just launching into this thing at the moment and you're going at it. Above you. Okay. All right. Might have to move those crystals for the next reading. um, Prince of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're now like in planning mode. It's kind of like you've begun it, you've taken some steps because of this thing that felt like it paid off in the past, in the recent past. Something that really brought you like a genuine sense of self-worth and stability within yourself, like a sense of strength in yourself. And it created some sort of successful outcome that you thought, would you look at that? And I feel like it's the first time you've tried this approach in the past that caused this success. It's kind of like something wasn't working or something was just totally not even existent. And then you implemented something that you've learned along the way, but it's something that's not commonly known. I don't know exactly what that is. Spirit's just saying it's not common knowledge. Whatever you did to maneuver this success into fruition, it's not common. It's not common. And because of that, it's kind of given you this confidence like, you know what, I am actually like really good at this thing. I really can do this. But now you're in this phase of, okay, planning. I'm actively doing little things to make sure that this momentum keeps going. Yeah, keep going, Aries, because look, you've got peace, balance of the mind, the things that you're trying to figure out in the moment about this situation and how to move forward. It is just around the bend. Like there's some sort of awareness that you've come to in the near future that it's like a decision being made. If this plan feels a bit unstructured, like say you want to be a reader, but you don't know which cards you want, you don't know what the layout's going to look like for when you do a video, or do you want to do a video? Maybe you want to do audio or email or in person or whatever it is. There's some sort of like almost a confusion, maybe even a bit of frustration here and there, and kind of like that sense of self-defeat that came before the success is trying to creep back in. Don't let it. This is just the growing pains. It's kind of like you're being initiated, or whatever this was the initiation, and now you're in training. Yeah, that's it. Spirit's saying you're in training. Yeah, and that's what this is. It's all these little different approaches. You're thinking about it from every facet, every angle. You're looking at it from every angle. Oh, snap, look at this. Okay, gonna move that. Can you see? He's riding a chariot. I can't see what you can see. I'm trying to. Okay. Can you see the chariot there? Two green wheels. And it's like he's sending in like little testers that are all connected back to him. It's like, I'll try that way. Okay, that one didn't work out. Don't do that. Try that one over there. No, that one didn't work out. No, that one. And then they're like testing the path before you go down it just to make sure that the road's stable. And that's what this is. It's not, don't get frustrated if you can't find the answers. Spirit's going to guide you. Like this two chariots, Prince of Swords, ace, like ace and ace. Spirit, this is blessed. Whatever this is very blessed. Spirit is in approval of whatever this is. This thing that brought you the success, this thing that you're actively today, currently, or just about to, or considering just about starting, this is that forward movement, and it will bring you peace. This endeavor will bring you peace. And any confusion about which way to move, how to act, what to do, all of that's about to be made aware. So don't let that dishearten you. This is literally just the growing pains. But Spirit's saying there is growth. There is something blessed about this venture. The overall ending. Okay. The overall energy, you've got 7 of Cups. Actually, I might put that over here. Actually, I'm going to put that up there. There we go. 7 of Cups, debauchery. Now, that doesn't mean you are debaucherous. Although, what is that, Spirit? Okay. Whatever it was. No. Hang on, sorry, Spirit's coming through. I'm just trying to. What is it? Other people or. Oh, okay. They're saying that this success, you may have a lot of emotions surrounding this, like when you, whatever this venture is that you do or invest in, the path that it takes you down, I'm getting that this could cause people around you a lot of negative emotional responses to it. Like people saying that it's not for you, or you doing this is causing me pain. And there's some sort of like, there's a point after this, once things become clear and everything's good, there's going to be a point after this where you've got a lot of choices to make. Like this is going to open up a lot of different avenues I'm getting. Like this isn't like a niche little thing, like, oh, I'm just going to sell one type of trinket and then that's it. Or even if it is, it's not how it stays. It opens up and it grows into something that you didn't even see, something much, much larger than you thought it would. But because of this, it's creating choice. There's a possibility for the success to be a corrupting sort of success. So be very careful about the people who, when they see you succeeding and moving down this avenue, will be placed around your path to test you. There is a test, and you are being initiated into this new phase of your life. This new, Spirit just said, this new phase of power. So it could be a different type of energy that you start dealing with. Like maybe you're more practical, but then this practical venture ends up turning into like a more spiritually intuitive led thing or based thing. Or the exact opposite. Maybe you think this is all intuitive, but then it becomes more practical. Whichever way it turns, it turns. It will turn though. And Spirit's saying when it does, there's going to be people put around you in your path who are going to try and test you. And there's going to be a test. Okay, a test away from this is what Spirit's saying. Like if you keep going down this road, it will be successful and it will grow into something even bigger than what you thought it would be. But once it starts to get to that point, there's going to be some major spiritual tests because these people are going to come out of the woodworks, and they are a test from Spirit. But it's testing to see whether or not you're going to stay true to this, because it needs to be protected in the future. And if you're not the person who can protect it, this blessing needs to be given to someone, because I feel like whatever this is destined to help a lot of people. And even if it's not direct, it could just be you inspire people in a way that helps them with whatever this venture is. But yeah, there's going to be people coming up again, and it's whatever it is, it's patterns you've seen in the past. It's not going to be anything you don't recognize that's going to, blindside you. It's going to be painfully aware. You're going to be painfully aware of whatever this is, these people, and what it is they're going to try and do to try and get you off of this path. For a very small amount of you, this could also mean that the potential for this to be successful, like it's going to be successful, but that success may pull you into a state of emotional turbulence, I want to say, that could have you maybe relying on toxic behaviors, toxic coping mechanisms in order to protect what you've created. Don't let that energy in. Don't let that defensive, like, oh, I have to prove myself. You don't have to prove shit at all, at all. And Spirit's saying you need to protect this peace because tests will be put in your path to see if you're willing to protect this venture. And it's not that if you can't, that it'll be stripped of you forever. But Spirit's saying that for the time being, this venture is needed in the world. And I don't know what this is, so I get that this does help a lot of people. And it is, you are needed. There's desire, this venture is needed, and it's needed to be implemented by someone soon. Which is why in the recent past you've already been brought to it, and now you're actively working towards keeping that forward momentum of success, of personal growth, of personal triumph. This could even be like energy. This could be you working on your energy. Maybe you've done something different energetically and you've seen the reward, and now you're trying to keep that forward momentum, but all these things keep flooding back into your mind. And if it's not that, if it's not that, it's something that you've already started, a project or something, and you're trying to figure it out, and it's kind of like it's causing you a bit of stress. Maybe not stress, but it's kind of like depleting you a bit. It's like, oh, there's a lot more to this than I thought. Don't worry, Spirit's got it, and they're about to make it really clear too, like how to move forward. The right solution is just around the bend, is what I heard. Okay, we're gonna get some more. Oh, okay, we're going Visconti. I've always wanted this deck. I've wanted this deck for years. It's the Visconti deck, if you're wondering. It's got gold, and oh, I love it. All right. Sorry, I'll shuffle on camera. Oh, no, that's why I don't shuffle on camera, because it's... Oh, stop it. Two of Swords. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Two of Swords. Okay, right, we're doing pop-outs then. It's so hard to shuffle like this with my hands stretched out forward. Anything else, Spirit? The Emperor. I feel like there's one more. Oh, did you have to go all the way over there? Sorry. Okay, what's this one? The Ten of Wands. Okay, this area represents hopes and fears. Two of Swords, the Emperor, Ten of Wands. Yeah, I get that this is big. Whatever this is, it's something that you think is like the big thing in your life, or like the one thing you definitely want to get done before you cross over. Like this is like a big, like a life calling, like a soul's purpose, like your original desire. And I get that this piece, this Two of Swords, that's both of them that have popped out, this is you, it makes sense. I feel like there's some sort of lack of clarity mentally, mercurially, socially, in your mind. Like you can't figure out, or you can't plan this out, or you're worried about making a decision. There's some sort of lack of peace in the mind around this venture. Whatever it is and whatever's caused you the to disturb that peace, just remember the success that you recently went through. The things that you're figuring out now are because you value this success and this venture so much. Given that it's in the Ace of Disc, this is like a core, something from your core, something from your very spirit, your soul is yearning to continue on this path. But it will make sense. Spirit just keeps saying it will make sense soon. We know it doesn't yet, but trust us, this will make sense very soon. And that's why they brought out the double Two of Swords. This is a decision made. This is clarity. The awareness is the Ace of Swords. The clarity and the understanding is the Two of Swords. And the built foundation because someone's taken steps is the Three of Swords. So you're in the Two of Swords. This means balancing of the mind. Whatever you thought you lacked, as in awareness, a solution, knowledge, is about to be made whole. And not in a bad way either. I feel like this is like in a really positive way. And then you stand here in the Emperor, and the Emperor is looking forward towards the Ten of Wands. And you've got the Ace of Wands under the surface. Like, will I have enough energy to sustain this? It's such a core desire though. Like there's this passionate fire towards this thing. And Spirit's saying the Emperor is looking forward towards the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is a completion. It's an ending of feeling confused. It's having, in this reading at least, it's having all the power being put into the right areas and everything is maintained in harmony and balance. And I feel like it's not right now. But that's because it's at the beginning, and it's Spirit's saying for some of you that are going like, Mark, I've been doing this for a while. The phase that you're in is the beginning phase. You haven't stepped out. Well, you have stepped out of that. That's the thing. Whatever you've done recently that caused success has triggered a series of events that is pushing you forward on this one path, and it will change. It will change into more than what it was, into a different concept of what you originally had, but it'll be more, and it'll be built off of what you already had. So it's not like it's all going to change and you're not going to recognize it. It's just going to be better, bigger and better. And Spirit's saying, chase this desire, chase this desire. It will bring you fulfillment. Okay. All right, we're going to go over here. Sorry, I had to stop the camera real quick. Let's see who else is involved in this, if there's anyone around you, or, I don't know, deceit. Appreciation. Huh. Hmm. Spirit of strength. I think there's one more though. Come on. What are we doing? Is there one more? Whoa. Goddess of the Moon. Yeah, I think there's some people around you that you are worried are deceitful and they don't appreciate, what did I say? They don't appreciate all the effort that went into this, all this fire that you've got, this wisdom that you have, this energy, this passion that you have to help people and move towards this thing. There's like a sense of like you're surrounded, or you were, or you are, and are trying to move out of this, being surrounded by deceitful people that would smile to your face and go, oh, we're so happy for you, but then secretly behind your back absolutely bad mouthing you and trying to ruin your reputation. Or people just not even pretending, but it's something around deceit. Like there's these people that say, we're so proud of you, oh, you're so good, but then you feel this energetic backlash of like, I know you don't really like me, or I know you judge me, I can feel it. And I think because of that, it's like this sense of people coming together. That could be the thing that you're lacking, or it could even be someone that's come out from the woodworks who hasn't been in touch for a while and wants to reconnect. If that's the case, if somebody that you haven't spoken to in a while has reconnected, or just somebody out of the blue has reconnected or connected to you in a really passionate way, be careful about this venture that you're going on, because I get this feeling like these are like fake friends. The ones that'll pretend to have your back, but the moment you need them, you find out they were never your friends, and then you hear after the fact that they didn't like you all along, and you know, there's something around this venture. And I'm not saying everyone around you, but in regards to this venture, or in regards to the reason why you started this venture, or are focusing on this thing, this venture, that's where the deceit is around. So anyone around this situation, I would be very cautious of at the moment, and maybe even keep your cards close to your chest, because this seems pretty new, whatever it is, or at least the passion, the new passion and the new direction to go forward is new, or relatively new. So be careful to protect that. But Spirit's saying angel of strength and goddess of the moon, yeah, you've got this power, this strength, you are being guided. The Emperor is a strong character that takes action. Goddess of the Moon represents the energy that you're in. They're saying, yeah, you're moving into a new phase, and this is going to rub some people up the wrong way. It will. And it could cause some people to, let's just say, have a few things to say about what you're doing or who you are. But that's all right. Let them talk. You just keep to yourself. Keep your business as private as you can. Don't share it around until, like, let the success speak for itself. You don't have to tell people, I'm planning a business, I'm going to start a business. Just start the business, and they'll find out because you started it. That's how they'll find out. Don't tell them beforehand, because I get that these deceitful people are like crabs in a bucket mentality. But Spirit's saying you guys have got the green light. Green light. And the confusion you find yourself in at the moment about your circumstances is about to be made clear in a very peaceful, loving, and empowering way. Aries, I know this is a long one, but I'm feeling like I need more for you. I don't know what it is. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm going to go Lenormand. Let's see. Anything to say, Spirit? What else have you got to tell Aries? Oh, what did I tell you? Because the reason I was shuffling was to clarify this section. Mice, crabs in a bucket mentality represented as clear as possible in this deck. Can you see? Yeah. Rats. They're rats eating all the crumbs, eating all the food. It's attracting. Yeah, it's like these deceitful excuse me, I won't swear. These people, these toxic people that pretend to appreciate you are like rats attracted to your bounty, like your food source, your supply that's to sustain you. You've got rats eating away at it. You need to fortify your energy in this moment with this goal that you've started, the thing that was founded in that recent success that drove you to continuing this. Protect your energy in a big way, big way. Because that card is probably one of the worst in this deck. It represents toxic people doing exactly what you see. These little rats come scurrying from somewhere else, ready to eat food that's not theirs. So you may be exploited in some way, maybe like whatever it is that you do with this venture. Let's just hypothetically say you're a reader or a massage therapist or someone like that does community stuff. Maybe friends and family or the areas that you inject yourself into, the people in these places, rats. But it's in regards to this venture. So not if there are things and situations outside this venture, this isn't what I'm reading on. What I'm reading on is this tunnel vision, full steam ahead thing that you've just been recently really like passionately doing and focusing on. Because there are rats around it. And if they're not, it's because they haven't smelt the food yet, but they will. But I feel like they're already here. I really do. I feel like they're already around you. And I don't mean that in a creepy way like, oh, call's coming from inside the house. But it kind of is. The call is kind of coming from inside the house. Like someone's trying to take from what you've collected, take from what you've built, take from what you've stored, take from your blessings, take from your confidence, your sense of self-love, self-worth. Take it all. They'll just keep taking and taking, and consuming is the word I got. Consuming. They will consume you until there is nothing left. So be careful. Whoa. Be very careful. And just be discerning. That's all it takes. I'm not saying every single person around you is evil, but you'll know it. You'll know it because it'll be little self-doubts, little things that they just kind of drop in your path and be like, oh, little comments, little passive-aggressive actions. Or, I mean, it could be blatant. But, I mean, if you can't see that, then it could be that more subtle type. I don't know. I'm going to get a bit more on that. Aries. Show me Aries. Clarify. Huh. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? So below deceit, you got this. And I wasn't lining them up to make it like that. But I was going to clarify beneath it, and here we are. The one beneath deceit, the rats. The false appreciation? Goodness. Appreciation? Look, fake. Like I said, this fake appreciation. Oh, I appreciate you. I just don't think you're that good. Oh, I appreciate you. I just don't think you're that powerful or that wise or mature. But I love you though, and good for you. I'm supporting you. No, I am. Look, I'm holding out these flowers. That's this motherfucker. Excuse me. Sorry. Look. Look what was under it. She's holding flowers too, and they're facing the same direction. Except she's in this like childlike, clear sky kind of vibe about her. And then she ages. And now behind her is dark and it's filled with all sorts of things. And what was once a bare garden with what, like a little bush, a few little bushes in the back. has now grown into overgrown weeds because their garden hasn't been maintained, but here they stand still holding their flower, offering it to you. So this is telling me that this could be somebody very long standing in your life. Old friend, family member, unfortunately for some of you, maybe even partner. Now, this doesn't mean that you've got to cut these people out completely, but you've got to set healthy boundaries. You've got to communicate with them about what you need and what you expect and how you expect to be treated. So you can't just cut people out because they wronged you. You have to learn to communicate, but I'm getting that this deceit, like once you communicate, they can't communicate. They shut down, they gaslight, they deny, and try and alter the truth so that you can't make sense of the situation. Those people, gone. You need to cut them out. That's the rats. Those are the rats. But there could be people in your life who just, maybe said something wrong or did something wrong and they didn't know, or even if they did, like, you can still communicate with people. It's kind of like narcissist. You can be a narcissist, or you can just have narcissistic traits, or you can not have the traits, but just on occasion behave in a narcissistic way and display a trait. So you'll have to figure this out, but it is in regards to this. And I do see for a lot of you, this is somebody who's been in your sphere for a minute. The fact that she's all grown up and still facing the same way, still holding flowers, except the bouquet, she's even got a little red one there, surrounded by yellow. But now all the yellow ones are died and the red one's there and it's looking a little ripe and mature, but behind her, it's all overgrown now. And the skies are all kind of grey and murky. I don't like that. Be very careful, Aries. Be discerning. But all you need to do, Spirit saying the angel of strength and goddess of the moon. Goddess of the moon means something that's also going to be revealed. Kind of like the tarot with the moon. It's a similar energy. So have strength, because these deceitful people will be revealed. But I feel like you may already know exactly who they are. But understand that even if you clear this person out, in the future there is still going to be people that will try and come at you and take your blessings. Do not let them. Stand in your power. Do not let them take your blessings, Aries. Do not allow it. I cannot stress that enough. If you allow them to take this, I feel like this opportunity, it will come back around, but it's not going to be soon. Because not only will it have been taken from you, the damage that's been done from having it taken and from it being gone is going to take a fair while, to be honest, to try and recoup from. Not that it couldn't take sooner. It's just I just feel like it would leave you so depleted that you would struggle to even reach out to other people for help, and that's why it would take so long. These are some toxic people. Ugh. Anyway, who cares? You just keep doing you, Aries, because what you've got coming is clarity and blessings. I can't stress that enough. Just understand, though, that when you become more successful, people will come to tear you down, and it's a test from Spirit. They will be handled the way Spirit needs to handle them, and maybe even Spirit tells you how to handle them. Could be. I don't know. I'm going to leave it there, Aries. This is long, so I hope this helped. Obviously, I feel like something's like you need a reading today kind of thing. So I hope this helps. Yeah. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Blessed be.